Hi everyone, welcome to the Diecast collection Videoarts channel. I will show you the Nissan Laurel 2000 SGX and the Sakura Sprinter by Hot Wheels. Both are part of the Hot Wheels Car Culture Team Transport series. Originally, the Hot Wheels Car Culture Team Transport series had 3 sets, and I picked this one up because I found the Sakura Sprinter interesting, and it looks good when paired with the Nissan Laurel. I'm gonna call this as the Nissan Laurel because the Nissan Laurel 2000 SGX is a kind of long name for this car. For this video, I'm gonna call this as the Nissan Laurel. I thought at first that the pair is the first release, but it's not because the packaging is a bit confusing, and I'm going to show you why. Here's the packaging. It shows the computer render of both models, the Sakura Sprinter and the Nissan Laurel, the name tag, and the sequence number, number 2. Looking at the back of the packaging, here is the model list. The Nissan Laurel and the Sakura Sprinter is set number 1, but here's number 2 and 3 and 4. From this list, this is the re-release of this Nissan Laurel and Sakura Sprinter set. Number 1, and in the name tag, it's number 2 in the original release. But that's okay. Let's take a look at the Nissan Laurel. This Nissan Laurel is an interesting one. This is my copy because there's something special about the car, and I'm going to show you later in the video. The front of the Nissan Laurel, being a premium model, has plenty of painted details. Painted lights, grille, and in the middle of the grille is the Nissan Laurel logo. It looks nice. You may not see it from a distance, like here, but if you shine some light in the middle, you can see the Nissan Laurel logo. It's a bit of a shade of red. At the right side, there are paint decorations like the signal light, racer number, the door handle. There's even a paint decoration for the keyhole. Nice, although it's not aligned as I can see it. The little decoration at the back pillar. Older cars like the Nissan Laurel have this decoration on the pillar. It's usually made of plastic in real life. The sponsor, GREDY or G-Ready, and the car model, Laurel SGX. Going to the left side, can you see the difference? In terms of the casting details, it's almost identical with the right side, except for the gas door on top of the back fender. This is also a custom Nissan Laurel because of the low stance and the front lip. Not really sure if this is the front lip or accessory, but this side in my copy is missing paint details. Here, there are painted details, the racer number, for example, but on the left side, it's missing. So I got an error. This is nice because I get to see somehow stock version of the Nissan Laurel, somewhat customized because it's missing the paint details. But here on the other side, I get to see the car culture painted details. At the back, there are paint details like the brake lights, signal lights, sponsor paint, stripes, and here it's written in script. I can say that this is written as Laurel. Underneath the Laurel is a red font, SGX, because here they're similar. That's how I see this, SGX. At the top, there are more details in the casting, like the lines for the front hood and the trunk door. We get to see the paint stripes that continues at the back, and then front and back here. The sponsor paint just beside the paint stripe. The interior is showing a right-hand drive car. The steering wheel is on the right. A pair of car seats. I guess they're bucket seats. And regular seats at the back for the passengers. Underneath the back windshield, I am guessing that these are speakers based on how they're shaped. At the base, it's all metal. This being a Hot Wheels premium car. Some chassis details and copyright information printed in the middle. The rubber tires are slicks. They do not have any treads. Let us take a look at the Sakura Sprinter. The Sakura Sprinter, when it comes to the assembly, is unlike the Nissan Laurel. The Nissan Laurel has a metal body and metal base, but the Sakura Sprinter, it is more of half and half. It is half metal and half plastic. The cab and the base are metal, but the trailer is made with plastic. But even if they're half and half, it is filled with paint decorations. The metal cab has the orange paint stripe, similar with the paint decoration on the trailer and the car, paint the door handle, and the signal light. Chrome parts like the gas tank, the fender, and the middle part, the bumper. At the trailer, it has the large sponsor logo, GREADY or G-Ready, with some paint stripes just like in the car, but the paint stripes, paint design, has this grainy look. Rivets surrounding the trailer, same sized wheels. In the front, it has more paint details like the signal lights, vents, and the lights on the sides. You might miss it if you tilt the bumper and shine it through a light. There's the GREADY text logo, similar at the trailer. What I like about the Sakura Sprinter, even if it's a fantasy model, it has side view mirrors. I like it. Wiper in the middle, a pair. Even if it's a little bit hard to show in the video, but if you look at the interior through the clear windows, you'll be able to see the interior clearly. At the right side, it's identical with the left, except for the exhaust, it's nearer to the right. At the back, the paint decoration is similar with the sides, hinges, and these are most likely part of the door handle. It's a double door. There are painted details at the bottom, lights, signal lights, and even reverse lights. Here at the top, it's easier to see the paint difference when it comes to the cab and the trailer. In the cab, it has a creamier appearance, creamier white, but in the trailer, it's more of a lighter shade of white. I think the difference in the shades of white would be in the material, because the cab is made with metal and the trailer is made with plastic. All the painted details are in the metal cab, like the silver paints on the side ridges and the lights in the front. The base is made with metal, painted in this shiny varnish finish, clear coat, information in the center, and chassis details. The wheels have rubber tires with treads, and how the body and the base have been connected, it's not using rivets but screws. If you have the right screwdriver, you'll be able to customize this. If you're a customizer, you can customize the Sakura Sprinter. The interior of the Sakura Sprinter has 3 seats. You can somehow see it from here because the interior is made with black plastic. It's a bit difficult in this angle. It has a right-hand drive setup. Because it's hard to see the interior in the video, I've taken some photos, and you'll be able to see the interior through the photos after a short while. There's even a dashboard detail in front of the seats. A very detailed interior for the Sakura Sprinter. Before we go to the opening feature of the Sakura Sprinter, let's go back to the back door. It's a little bit different because the casting shows a double door, but the back door opens from the top. So let me show you. By holding the notch on the top and gently pulling it downwards, a ramp is revealed. Now with the ramp set up and the trailer open, you can see the interior of the trailer. There are some divisions, maybe for making the trailer sturdier. The black plastic part inside has a texture, maybe for gripping the tires to hold the car in place. You can now set up the Sakura Sprinter and the Nissan Laurel, like for example how it appeared first in the packaging, like this. Or you can place the car completely inside, like this. Another display option is putting the Sakura Sprinter on display while the Nissan Laurel is inside the trailer. There are multiple display options for this set. If you open the back door, the ramp setup, then lift the cab at an angle, the car can roll down, although it usually gets stuck somewhere like this one because the car has a low stance, and there are these divisions on the walls in the interior that the car can get stuck into. Sometimes it works, sometimes, or most of the time, it doesn't, it gets stuck like here in the video. So let's try that again. Yep, it gets stuck. You'll just have to do some role playing or just set it up in your diorama to make it look like the Sakura Sprinter is set up properly to enable the Nissan Laurel to roll down from the ramp. It worked. Lucky. This ends my video art of the Nissan Laurel 2000 SGX and the Sakura Sprinter by Hot Wheels. Thanks for watching, enjoy your collection, and see you with the next model.